Sony just had a massive presentation where they showed off a bunch of games, and Spider-Man 2 looks really cool, but this PlayStation Project Q, well, to be honest, it looks like a Sony version of a Switch at first glance. Whenever one of these Switch-like devices gets announced, like Project Q or the Steam Deck, I always see people on Twitter saying, oh, Nintendo's finally done. And yeah, I don't think that's the case here. PlayStation's Project Q is a dedicated handheld PlayStation device, but it cannot natively run PlayStation 5 games, or any game. Instead, it works entirely with remote play over Wi-Fi. So basically what you're buying here is an 8-inch LCD screen with 1080p resolution and up to 60 frames per second, with half of a DualSense controller strapped on either side of it. Besides that, you need a PlayStation 5 and a Wi-Fi connection to actually play said games. And the weirdest part about this to me is that, well, you can already do this. I mean, look here, I'm using the same remote play over Wi-Fi technology to stream Spider-Man to my phone. My PlayStation is on the other side of the house right now. Oh, and watch this. Put my Backbone 1 on there, and yeah, okay, I basically have PlayStation's Project Q. I'm just extremely curious who this device is for besides the very hardcore PlayStation fan. The appeal of the Nintendo Switch, to me at least, is that you can play home console games anywhere. I played Tears of the Kingdom on the train the other day. That was incredible. With this, your PlayStation 5 has to be on at home, and you have to be on a very sturdy Wi-Fi connection. And then if your Wi-Fi connection can support, streaming a game this far, you can then play a game with maybe a little bit of latency. I just don't know exactly who this is for. Between God of War Ragnarok and Spider-Man 2, I'm very close to buying a PS5, so don't take this as a Sony hate video. I actually love Sony and I love their games. Shocking, I know, but specifically with Project Q, I do not see this impacting the Switch at all. It won't make a dent in the Switch's sales. This shouldn't even be a blip on Nintendo's radar. Everyone's mobile phones can already do everything that this new handheld is trying to do. If I were Sony, I would have to price this at under $150, or else I just don't see anyone ever purchasing this.